Welcome back to Defense Team News. I'm Shelley Van Hoof.
And I'm Lieutenant Phil Henry. Here are the headlines at Defense. After more than 60 years underwater, the first artifact discovered in the search for the free flight models of the famed CF-105 Avro Arrow has been brought to the surface. It has been identified as the Delta Test Vehicle, or DTV. Royal Canadian Navy divers assisted in the target verification of the DTV. The free flight models were launched over Lake Ontario during the testing of the aircraft's design in the 1950s. Designed as an interceptor aircraft by Avro Canada in Malton, Ontario, the CF-105 Avro Arrow was considered years ahead of its time in terms of design capabilities and could fly at twice the speed of sound. The RCAF is supporting storage, cleaning, and conservation work. It is hoped that the free flight models, when recovered, will be displayed at the National Air Force Museum in Trenton and the Canada Aviation and Space Museum in Ottawa.
The Canadian Fallen Firefighters Memorial Ceremony recently took place on September 9th. D&D and the National Defence Fire Service were the honorary host organizations for this year's ceremony held in Ottawa. Taking place at the Canadian Firefighters Memorial, the ceremony was an opportunity to recognize those firefighters who paid the ultimate price and commemorate their brave and selfless service. The National Defence Fire Service consists of approximately 1,000 firefighters from the Office of the Canadian Forces Fire Marshal and the offices of the Command Fire Marshals. There are 18 fire departments at bases and wings across the country, serving the Royal Canadian Navy, the Canadian Army, and the Royal Canadian Air Force.
Before we go, bravo Zulu to Brigadier-General Darlene Quinn, who recently assumed command of Canada's Formation Europe during a ceremony at NATO's operational headquarters.
Brigadier-General Quinn is now the first female Canadian National Military Representative to Supreme Headquarters Allied Powers Europe.
The ceremony was presided by the Deputy Vice Chief of Defence Staff, Major General Francis Allen, and also attended by Canadian officers employed in key NATO leadership roles.
That's it for us. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.
For Defense Team News.